Hi guys, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel doing a very special paid review. This is for CB. This is 9N49. It says, Dear Arch, the usual 150 has been deposited. I don't do shit for free either, so I've PayPal'd you the money. This time I would like to ask, what do you think about my wife's collection, and ask your opinion on the collecting as a family passion. If you agree that it could be fun and enjoyable for the family, this is how I started. My family was into watches. My wife grew into it gradually. I gifted her a gold Rolex for one of our major anniversaries, but the rest she purchased on her own. Every purchase is done by her with great consideration and choosing a watch over a newer car or something else. She is a professional like me, and she disposes of her income, so she is already saving towards her next target. She has fallen in love over two pieces we saw at the Geneva Patek Central Boutique last summer. She is considering the 7130G or the 4947G. Let me get my Patek book out. Let me get my Patek book out. Oops. Trying to find it, guys. Just bear with me. Okie dokie. You're looking at. Let's look at these Pateks. She's looking at a 7130. I think that's a annual calendar. It's an annual calendar. Let me have a look. Yes, it is 7130G. Okie dokie. Let's have a look there. Absolutely beautiful. And the other piece that she was looking at, the other piece, 4947G. 49. Let me find this. 4947G. I gotta tell you, man, she has got some great taste. Very, very good taste in the watches. The wrist watches. Indeed. We have 4947. Oh, it's an annual calendar. Wow, that's a great choice. Annual calendar. Wowzers. That's 4947G. Wowzers. Okie dokie. Well, that's cool. Pretty heavy hitting targets there. She is obviously missing a Patek in her collection, and she said she is all ready for an original Patek complication. What do you think? Which one she should pull the trigger for? A little information about the collection. The Rolex is a 31mm yellow gold with mother of pearl dial with original diamonds. There's a yellow gold Cartier is the one that she seems most wrist time, very comfortable, not so flashy. There's an AP, 37mm, also with factory diamonds. The Sea Dweller is a pre-ceramic, and she likes to wear it on a NATO for comfort. Finally, the White Omega Seamaster 42mm. She is using it as a summer beach watch on rotation. With the Sea Dweller, this one she wears it on the steel bracelet. Small collection for now, but with a little of everything. What do you think of her collection, and do you agree with one Patek complication can be pretty complete? Okie dokie. And finally, what do you think? Should the punters out there encourage their spouses to collect watches, making it fun for both when traveling in cities around the globe like Singers, Dubai or London, or simply at the local mall? Or should it be kept as an only men thing, hiding the credit card bills and lying about the cost of the last purchase. What do you think, Pontiff? With great respect, looking forward to your opinion. Kind regards, CB. Very interesting email here. And I got to be honest with you. If you have a wife who is a friend, a confidant, a lover, everything you could possibly want, why not? Why not involve her in this very important hobby? Why not? I can't see anything wrong with it. Your wife, you said she's a professional, she's earning her own money. There's nothing like enjoying the finer things of life together. And I mean, let's be completely honest there. I don't see any damage in a wife, if you've got a good wife, supporting I've always, when I've been married, I've always bought beautiful watches for my wife at the time. Yes, I did ask for them back in the divorce. Yes, I did, but they didn't really. They wanted moolah anyhow. I sort of swiped them back, you know. But look, seriously, all things said and done, why not get your wife involved in the watches you have there? I don't see that as bad at all. It's nothing like going to new events. Look, I obviously, CB, I don't think you're sure to quit. The thing is, with the ladies' watches, I got to be honest with you, most men are fucking stingy. Most men are stingy, okay? I know some amazing collectors who wouldn't buy their wife a watch. And I know other people who buy their wives a lot of things, and the wives don't really appreciate them. I think any hobbies you can have together is fantastic. How can that be a bad thing? The only person who say it was a bad thing is someone who's jealous that their wife is not interested in the hobby. So I can't see it bad at all. I cannot see that as being a bad thing. Now, I've got to tell you, the thing you've got to really realize is that sometimes, unfortunately, with ladies' watches, they do tank on the secondary market. So there are some real bargains there. Now, I don't know. I don't think you seem to be the sort of person who buys much stuff pre-owned, which I get. You know, you don't have to buy everything pre-owned, but they do tank a lot. So I'd want to be, if you're buying these pieces, I'd want to make sure you get the right adjustments. See, often what will happen is, if you buy one of those watches, they may give you a Nautilus or an Aquanaut at retail prices. See, I would be using that as leverage, because they're amazing watches, but the secondary market is pretty savage. So I'd be using Chrono 24, seeing what they're going for, and haggling hard with the dealers. I think those Pateks are fucking beautiful. How could I say they're fucking garbage? They're fucking beautiful. I mean, I've never seen anything so beautiful in my life. They're fucking amazing watches, and Patek does this so well. I mean, Patek, you know, before 2000, Patek didn't have many. They had a lot of quartz ladies, like a Calatrava. They weren't really strong. It was actually Terry Stern who came in and said, right, we want to revamp the ladies. They got the Patek 24, which I've actually owned a Patek 24. Well, my wife did. It was a great watch. It really was a superb watch to have there. No problems at all with that. I would really say to you that They are fantastic. Patek has really made some amazing ladies models. They've got a ladies chronograph, for example. They got a world time. They got an annual calendar. I think they've even got a perpetual calendar. Perpetuals come out as well. Amazing watches. Amazing pieces. So I would seriously, I don't think there's any problem with that. I think they're fantastic. There's no question of that. Now, as for your wife's watches, let's have a look at that. She's got the Cartier Pasha in gold. Fuck. Okay, it's a little bit dated. Pasha's 90s, but the thing about a Cartier is it's always in style. Okay. She's got the, you said she's got the Sea Dweller. Sea Dweller on a, that's a fucking beautiful watch. I even love the white dialed Seamaster Omega. I think that's a great watch. The Rolex is superb. Fucking hell, the Rolex is superb. And of course the AP. You've got fucking class. Definitely, I would say she's got an amazing collection. Absolutely amazing. I've actually, even though at the moment I am between wives at the moment, between women, I've got a couple of watches already. What have I got there? I got 2 Omega Constellations, ladies. They're good. As you've got a Seamaster, they're good everyday watches. I've got 2 Rolexes. I've got a steel Rolex. I think you could do, actually, you've got of course you've got 2. You've got the Sea Dweller. I've got a lady's Oyster Perpetual Date in steel, and I've got a 2-tone Datejust. Okay, I'm not on the same salary band as you, but I've gone for a 2-tone Datejust, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 as well. I got a Cartier Banois, 18-karat Cartier band. So, man, the fundamentals are very similar. I'm just trying to find the right woman at the moment. Now, getting a Patek, yes sir, get a Patek. What would I go for? Tell you honestly, seriously, no bullshit. I'd go for the fucking world time. I mean, I got to be completely. The annual calendar is amazing. Okay, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. However, the world time, I think it's a step above the annual calendar. I would be asking for a discount, and I would say I want to buy a Nautilus as well. I want to buy this because that's a hard sell. Remember, most men are stingy fucks. Okay? If you buy that, I'd want to get an Aquanaut or a Nautilus. That's what I would do. I would haggle. I'd haggle like that. That's what I would do. I think the annual is the one to go for. Sorry, the world time. But the annual's not a bad watch either. Okay, beautiful watch. So you asked for an opinion. They're both amazing. I'd probably go the world time. That's just, I'm biased. I own both. I do own both. I've got the 5035 and I got a 5110. Yes. If I had a choice, I'd probably say the world time, I think, is just a smidgen classier. What do I think of her collection? It's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. Fucking good collection. And do you agree with the one Patek complication? It could be complete. Yes. Yeah. She's got a beautiful selection. I mean, how many fucking watches do you really need? I mean, I've got 6. I got 5 Pateks plus my wristwatch check Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grande date. Okay, how many do you fucking need? How many do you need, really? Quality over quantity. So, I would say honestly that is fucking amazing collection. Do you think should the punters encourage their spouses? Yes, I do. I do, because ideally we want to have a wife we really love. Okay? We want to have someone we can sit. I mean, after you've had sex, you want to talk. You want to talk. And I think realistically, it'd be nice to have a wife who's into watches. Okay? Because we're reading the watch book. Think of it, when a new launch comes, you go to the boutique, you go together. Okay? And she might buy you one too. Remember that. She might buy you something amazing. She might buy you something amazing. So I think it's cool. I mean, look, ideally we want a wife who we love. We want someone we love. We want someone we respect. We want someone who's our best friend, our lover, our confidant. Now, I don't see anything wrong with having a little bit of outsourcing for a few little areas. Okay? Just don't tell her. Okay? I don't think that's terrible, but I really do think, man, if you can have a hobby together and love each other, well, that's fucking fantastic. Fucking enjoy it. Life is short, man. Life is so fucking short. It sounds like reading your email here. You're doing well. You're doing well. Good on you. Good on you. Enjoy the good life. I hope you fucking never have the indignity of flying coach in your life. I hope you never have the indignity of buying a General Motors product or a Ford. I hope you never have the indignity of hope you never have the indignity of you know, being poor. You seem to have hit it on the head. You're doing well. It's good for you. I'd love to have a wife who was into watches. I'd love to, you know, you have a bit of, you talk about watches. This is my, there. Why not? Why not? Ideally, your wife should be your best friend. Okay? Ideally, she should be your best friend who you love, you respect, and you really feel close with. So of course, I think it's a great idea to get her involved. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? I'd love to do this. This the same thing there. And as you say, you're traveling, you go and see watch. Why not? Have fun, man. Life's too short to be a fucking tight ass. You say there. I think it's better to be open about things. Okay, that's what I'd prefer to do. So, I'd love to have a woman who loves watches, and you don't have to buy every time. You don't have to buy every time you go to the store. You just slowly chat. You gotta have some things in common, man. Remember, the sex is important. Yes, intimacy and sex is important, but so is friendship and respect, and understanding each other is really important too. So I think it's fantastic, man. I'm fucking jealous of you. I'm more jealous of your relationship with your wife than any of these watches. Okay? I'm more jealous of the fact that you've got someone there who loves watches and talks to you about them than any of fucking monetary things. So yeah. So okay then, guys, that's a video for my good friend CB. Guys, like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends, and remember, man cannot survive on Google Ads alone. If you haven't had a paid review, get me to do one. I need the money. CB's been a huge help. He fucking tips. He gives me a fucking lot of money, which I've really been appreciative. I really do appreciate it, man. I'm Paul Pluta. Tell me what you guys think of that. Nice video, Arch. I really liked it, where you mentioned you're more jealous of his wife and their relationship than a fucking gold watch. David SW. David SW. David SW. Who does Archie Luxury recommend is the greatest grey market dealer in America? There's only one choice, David S.W. That's right, guys. I've got to tell you the honest truth. I have for a long time been looking for the perfect answer. Who do I recommend people go to see? Who do I recommend that people can go and buy watches? And I've got to be honest with you. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet is David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. DavidSW.com. That's right, guys. I have been looking for a contact who I can very nicely refer people to. I am not in the selling business. Customer service, I'm too old to sell watches. I'm too old. I like to recommend my viewers to a reliable source. In Australia, I've got some great sources. There's Sydney Watch Exchange with Cove, Ronnie at Vintage Watch Co, Shani at European Watch Gallery. And in America, who is the best source for pre-owned Rolex? For all the hot models? There's only one person I would recommend, David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. That is the premier source for pre-owned Rolex. I gotta be completely frank and honest with you. Guys, if you are looking for a hot Rolex model, there is only one place you can go to. David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. Let's be honest, guys. There's no point schmoozing the dealers, the ADs. They're just a waste of time. Unless you're going to buy 20 pieces, you are wasting your time. What you're better off to do is pay the market premium and go to a good pre-owned dealer. Who do I recommend? David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. That's correct, guys. I want to tell you this now. I 100% stand behind David S.W. David S.W., the greatest pre-owned dealer in the entire United States of America. That's right, the greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, for Patek Philippe, for Audemars Piguet, David S.W. He even does things like FP Journe. David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. That's right. If you want to buy a pre-owned Rolex, a Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, there's only one good source I would recommend. David S.W. David S.W. David S.W. I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, and I'm proud to recommend David S.W. See you later. Thank you for watching this channel.